Have you ever wondered what really happens to your luggage the moment it disappears behind that rubber curtain at the airport? Who touches it? Where it goes? What risks it faces? And which silent rules decide whether your bag arrives safely, or never comes back at all? That question alone keeps many airport employees awake at night. Because behind the polished terminals, smiling airline staff, and glossy travel ads, there exists a hidden world most travelers never see. A world where time pressure, human shortcuts, outdated systems, unspoken rules, and pure luck decide the fate of millions of bags every single day. And as a professional travel planner, airport security expert, and airport operations insider, let me tell you, clearly your luggage begins a stressful journey the second you hand it over. Because baggage handlers work in an environment that is fast, loud, physically exhausting, and brutally unforgiving, where a single delay can cause a chain reaction affecting hundreds of flights. And your suitcase is not treated gently because it simply cannot be. Not because handlers don't care, but because they are racing against clocks you never see. Underperformance, metrics that reward speed over perfection, moving thousands of bags per hour through underground tunnels, conveyor belts that jam more often than airports admit, and sorting systems that still rely on barcode scanners from decades ago. And here's the part nobody tells you: most baggage areas are not climate controlled. Meaning in extreme heat or freezing cold, workers are sweating or shivering while lifting bags that can legally weigh up to 50 pounds, sometimes more, if airlines quietly allow overweight fees to override safety concerns. And when a bag falls off a belt or gets stuck, it doesn't stop the system. It creates chaos, because stopping the belt can delay dozens of outbound flights. So sometimes bags are manually rerouted, or placed on temporary carts, which is airport code for "we'll figure it out later." And this is how bags quietly miss flights without any dramatic error message ever appearing in the system. And once your luggage enters the sorting maze, it is scanned multiple times. But those scans are not always successful, because wrinkled tags, rain-soaked paper labels, poor ink quality, or even a single crease can make a barcode unreadable, forcing handlers to guess based on partial information, destination codes, or handwriting. And yes, sometimes they guess wrong, especially during peak travel seasons, when overtime is mandatory and fatigue clouds judgment. And security screening adds another invisible layer, because every checked bag is screened using explosive detection systems that flag items based on density, shape, or randomness. And when a bag is flagged, it is pulled aside, opened by trained officers, and searched out of your sight. And while most officers try to repack bags carefully, time pressure again takes over. Items may not return to their original place. Fragile souvenirs may shift, locks may break, and that random inspection sticker you find later is proof your bag lived a moment you never witnessed. And here's a secret: travelers rarely hear baggage. Handlers know which bags belong to experienced travelers just by touch, because smart packers use sturdy suitcases, minimal loose straps, no dangling tags, and internal compression, while inexperienced travelers often use soft bags with loose ribbons, decorative straps, or old tags, which are more likely to get caught in belts and diverted to problem areas known internally as bag hospitals. Places where delayed luggage waits in limbo until someone has time to fix the issue. And sometimes that time never comes before departure. And while theft is rare, it does happen. Usually not by handlers risking their jobs, but through unsecured areas during transfers, especially at large hub airports where bags change planes quickly and oversight is thinner. And contrary to popular belief, most luggage damage happens during loading and unloading, not transport, because cargo holds are cramped, lighting is poor, and handlers are stacking bags like puzzle pieces under extreme time pressure. Tossing is not cruelty, it's physics mixed with deadlines. And if you ever wondered why your suitcase comes out scuffed or cracked, it's because baggage systems were designed decades ago for smaller, lighter bags. Not today's oversized hardshell suitcases filled to the limit. And delays create another unseen risk, because when flights are late, bags are sometimes preloaded before final passenger counts are confirmed. And if a passenger doesn't board, their bag must be removed for security reasons, triggering last-minute searches inside cargo holds. And if time runs out, the bag stays behind, even if the passenger boards later on a different flight. And airline systems don't always update these changes cleanly, creating ghost bags that exist in databases but not on planes. And from a security perspective, airports prioritize aircraft safety over luggage accuracy every time. Meaning, if a bag creates uncertainty, it is delayed without hesitation, because no airline wants to explain why they took a risk. And here's another truth: international transfers are the most dangerous moment for luggage, because bags are handled by multiple teams, often across different companies, sometimes even different countries' security standards, and communication gaps are common, especially when flights arrive late and connection windows shrink. And when things go wrong, frontline staff often don't have real-time visibility, so they give travelers vague answers, not because they're hiding something, but because the system genuinely doesn't know where the bag is at that moment. And this uncertainty is baked into airport operations. Yet airports rarely explain it publicly, because confidence sells tickets, not complexity. And what shocks most travelers is learning that some baggage belts run for miles underground, twisting through maintenance tunnels, security zones, and restricted areas, where a single mechanical fault can quietly stop dozens of bags without any public announcement. And those bags may sit untouched for hours until technicians arrive. And by then, flights are long gone. And from an insider's view, the most frustrating part is that many luggage problems are preventable. But airlines and airports are slow to upgrade systems due to cost, bureaucracy, and the belief that passengers will tolerate inconvenience as long as flights remain cheap. And this is why experienced travelers quietly take control where they can, by packing essentials in, using tracking devices, removing old tags, photographing their bags before check-in, and avoiding tight connections whenever possible. Because, while the airport machine is massive and impressive, it is also fragile, human-driven, and imperfect. And understanding these unseen baggage handlers' secrets doesn't make travel less magical. It makes you smarter, calmer, and better prepared. So my professional suggestions are simple but powerful. Always use durable luggage with minimal external straps. Place a tracking device inside every checked bag. Remove all old tags before flying. Avoid checking bags on short layovers. Keep valuables and essentials in your carry-on. Photograph your bag and its contents before check-in. And remember that patience and preparation are your strongest travel tools. Because once your luggage disappears behind that wall, knowledge not. Luck is what truly protects you.